Hi, it's Sarah here and welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to be comparing the cost of different grocery stores. I know that this is something that I would like to know, is to see which grocery store is more expensive or what items are more expensive at certain grocery stores, as well as the quality and the shopping experience, everything that is important when it comes to grocery shopping. It's something that we all have to do, so we may as well find a place that we enjoy doing it at and that is the most budget friendly for us. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and we're just gonna get right into it. So at each store, I am going to be comparing the same exact food items. So like basic things like bread, eggs, milk, cottage cheese, whatever else, like things that I get every single week, but some of those items are also things that most people probably get every week. So that is what I'm going to be sharing, and I hope that you enjoy. So when I totaled up the cheese, milk, turkey, granola bars, bread, bone broth, cottage cheese, and eggs, came to a total of $34.92. That's not including any tax. That's not including like being charged for bags or anything like that. So there we go. There's Walmart. Okay, so today I went to Target and I got some of the items, but I still filmed the other items that I didn't get. So that came to a total of $34.52. Okay, so I just did the grocery shopping at King Soopers, which is the Kroger brand. So lots of other grocery stores also use Kroger. They're just called different things basically. So here in the Denver area, it's called King Soopers. After all the items, the total is $38.32. Today, I just went to Trader Joe's to do my grocery shopping. So in total, for those 8 items that I have listed, the ones here that I've been buying each week, it was $32.44. All right, so today was Safeway. It was a total of $37.81. All right, so I just wanted to come on and say that my Whole Foods video got messed up. So I just wanted to refilm this little clip for Whole Foods. I do still have the total from when I went. So the total for all the items that I got, but including the ones I didn't get, it was $44.62. All right, it is time to get into all the details about the cheapest grocery stores. And you probably already know because you just watched this video, but this is the full rundown of my experience, my thoughts, all that good stuff. So first, let's just start off with the best apps. I love using grocery store apps. I think it's really convenient. I think it's a great way to find things, especially if it has the aisles, all that good stuff. So in my opinion, Kroger, or King Soopers specifically, has the best app out of the 6 grocery stores that I went to. I don't know if all of the Kroger stores have great apps or not. I've just experienced King Soopers. I know I've tried Fry's before in Arizona, Theirs was pretty good as well. What I like most about that is it has an option to create a list. It will show you if it's in stock at that store, and it will tell you what aisle it's in. It will also organize it by aisles through the way you would go in the grocery store. It messes up a little bit, but it's pretty accurate. So I really like that. The second best app is Target because it does very similar. You can create a list. It will tell you what aisle it's in, if it's in stock, but it doesn't organize it through the way that the store goes. Then the next one I would say is that Whole Foods and Safeway would tie because they do both have apps. They do have list options, but it won't tell you if it's in stock. It also won't tell you what aisle it's in. Walmart, I would say, isn't very good. It doesn't really have a list option. It just, from my experience, isn't that great of an app. And then also Trader Joe's doesn't even have an app. Not that I could find at least. So that's just important to me. May not be important to you, but... All right, the next thing that I have to talk about is the best experience, like shopping experience, because if you have to do it, you may as well enjoy the experience. In my opinion, the best experiences for grocery shopping are Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. I like the Whole Foods and the Trader Joe's near us because they're a little bit larger. They just feel happier, they feel better. It doesn't feel dark, it doesn't feel gloomy, it feels happy and it feels like a great experience. And they also just have the stores laid out pretty well. The next one I would say is Target because our Target specifically also has pretty big aisles, has a huge grocery area. I've been to Targets that don't have such a large grocery area and are a bit smaller, but I really like the one that we have, and so the experience there is great. I also love, again, just the colors. It makes it feel warm, makes it feel cheery. Next I would say for me is Safeway, but these last three, Safeway, Walmart, and King Soopers or the Kroger store, are all pretty similar. They're not my favorite. They feel just a little bit dark. They feel not as cheery. They are laid out somewhat well, but laid out differently than I would think. Not really Walmart. Walmart's laid out like any Walmart, I would say, for the most part. But yeah, the ones by us are also, like the King Soopers is just very small. I just really don't enjoy shopping there. So yeah, that's just my opinion on the ones that are near me pretty much. All right, and now to get to the part that everybody's probably waiting for is the cost. So the most expensive place that I went shopping at, which you might not be surprised by, is Whole Foods. The total was $44.62. One thing to note with that though is that if you're a Prime member, because they are owned by Amazon, you can get deals for being a Prime member. So that's something that seems to be pretty common there is Prime deals. So with that, I did get $3.59 off for just some different Prime items. But overall, it was still more expensive even with the $3.59 off. Also, another thing to note with Whole Foods is that they mostly sell organic, high-end stuff that's really like good, healthy brands, that kind of stuff. And so you are going to be paying for that. So if you do want to pay for organic, high-end, quality foods, then that is a good place to go. And you just need to expect that you're going to pay a little bit more for that. And the next most expensive was Kroger or King Soopers, coming in at $38.32. And then the next most expensive, coming in at fourth place, was Safeway at $37.81. Then third place was Walmart at $34.92. I actually expected this to be the cheapest, so I was a little surprised that it came in that third place. Second most expensive was Target at $34.52, so basically the same as Walmart. They're also basically the same kind of place. They sell pretty much the same items. Target may have a little bit different than Walmart, but not really too different. So it's basically the same thing overall. It just kind of depends what's near you, what shopping experience you like better, or the apps basically. Then first place, the cheapest grocery store, was Trader Joe's. And I was actually very surprised by this. I definitely thought it was gonna be like fifth most expensive, but it came in at $32.44, so it was definitely the cheapest. And I think part of that is because they don't sell name brand items. It's mostly kind of like off brands that you wouldn't have heard of. They don't have all of the things you might want, is one thing to note, unless you're mostly just eating whole foods, maybe basic things like rice, eggs, pasta, just normal breads, things like that. They are a good place for that kind of stuff, but if you're wanting more like different chip options, different cookie options, lots more options, then Trader Joe's is not the place to go. So it makes sense that they're actually the cheapest. But yeah, I was pretty surprised by that. If you were surprised by the results as well, you should definitely comment down below and let me know. If it's different in your area, if maybe you've compared grocery costs for different things, you should definitely comment down below and let me know. I am in the Denver, Colorado area, so it's probably a little bit different at other places. So yeah, that's basically all that I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you all are doing well and that you take care. Bye.